Angola is a country of great contrasts. With bullet-ridden ruins and luxury high-rises, excessive wealth for few and extreme poverty for many, and a pervasive hope amidst real desperation. Located in Southwest Africa, Angola is a country rich in natural resources and home to 18.5 million people. It was a Portuguese colony for nearly 500 years, then endured a brutal 27-year civil war, which ended in 2002. The conflict left its cities, buildings, and infrastructure decimated. Its people displaced and suffering, most without access to clean water, healthcare, and education. Born and raised in Angola, Andrew Cole returned with his father in 1997 for what he thought would be a one-time visit. Witnessing the impact of war on children and wanting to help, Andrew envisioned rebuilding a school in Cholanda, where he had grown up. Joined by a group of passionate people, Rise International was founded. They believed that education would be the driving force behind a strong economy and key to breaking cycles of poverty and despair. Rise developed a simple plan: build primary schools in rural Angola to educate children, empower communities, and contribute to the rebuilding of the country. Rise raises funds in the U.S. for building materials, supplies, and labor. Rise Angola leaders oversee the building of schools. Local volunteers offer labor, establishing a sense of ownership, commitment to the process, and to the education of their children. The Angolan Ministry of Education hires and pays the teachers and supplies textbooks, chalkboards, and desks. Upon completion of a school, there is a dedication and a celebration. It is a simple partnership that is working. Over 145 schools have been built since 2003, and every year, more than 90,000 children, who otherwise would have no access to education, are enrolled at a Rise school. The impact of education on Angola is enormous. First, education improves health. Literate children are healthier children, and so are their families. The ability to read is key to lowering child mortality. Reading allows people to identify and dispense medication for easily treatable but dangerous conditions. Children who are literate understand the importance of nutrition, clean water, and hygiene, and more successfully avoid HIV, AIDS, as well as early pregnancy. Second, education results in jobs. Children who learn how to read and write, even at the primary level, are more qualified for better paying, higher level jobs in healthcare, teaching, and business. Third, education empowers. Educated children better understand their rights, are empowered to think critically, participate in society, advocate for themselves and their families, and are less likely to fall victim to exploitation, including trafficking, forced labor, and child soldiering. Fourth, education gives freedom. Education gives birth to vision and a desire for change. Children who attend school are more engaged in community issues, more apt to vote, take action, and develop into leaders who tackle difficult problems that can impact the future of their country. Education in a Rise school impacts children, as we see in the life of Elias. Elias was 6 years old when his family fled Angola. Life in a Zambian refugee camp was not easy, but it was away from the bullets and bombs, fleeing in fear. Elias and his family returned to their home village of Cholanda when he was 10. Rise had built its first school there in 2003, and Elias enrolled in grade 3. In the years that followed, he completed his studies through grade 9. Elias now attends a secondary school and dreams of becoming an English teacher. His dream is achievable, but only because of education. For Elias and thousands of children who would otherwise have no access to a school, Rise has opened the doorway of education. Much has been accomplished, but there are still 4 million children in Angola without access to education. For them, there is no school, no teacher, no curriculum, no learning. We believe every child has the right to education. Our model works. It is collaborative, scalable, and has a proven track record of success. A bridge has been built between those in Angola and those in the U.S., and we are mutually enriched. Children, their families, and communities are being impacted. One child, one classroom, one school at a time. Together, we can and must take action. Rise International. Build, educate, empower. Will you join us?